Hello again. I hope you've had time to watch the video about teaching morphology to students. As you probably learned from the video, morphology is critical to help students not only be able to decode and spell, but it also helps them to connect meaning to larger units of words. So I'm here to just introduce a couple of different multisensory strategies that you can use whole group or small group to help students make this connection. The first activity is actually from Marcia Henry, and she has a great book called Unlocking Literacy. And one of the activities that she talks about is having students create word webs based on a root. So you can see my different examples of word roots on the left side: graph, which means right; viz, which means see; odd, which means hear; dem, which means people. I chose to use the root struct, and this root means to build. And so here you can see how I have generated lists of different words by adding different prefixes to the word as well as suffixes to be able to create new words. So this helps students be able to identify that word root struct within a longer multisyllabic word, to be able to automatically recognize the word, read it, spell it, and then also connect it to its meaning, because we know that the root struct means build. So any of these words that have the root struct in it, I know that it has something to do with building. And if I build my knowledge about these other prefixes, I can also determine meaning of the prefixes, hopefully helping me solve unfamiliar words and helping me be able to read and spell multi-syllable words accurately. The other strategy is called decomposing words. This is also from Marcia Henry. So here we see that we have a word, a multisyllabic word, deconstructed. And what we can do is we can deconstruct that word or decompose that word into its prefixes, root or base, and then suffixes. So I know that D means reverse, con means with, struct means to build, and then ed means that it happened in past tense. I can use all of that morphological information to help me predict meaning without having to refer to a dictionary. So using my knowledge of prefixes, root, and suffixes, I can make the prediction that the meaning of this word means to take apart in the past. Then I can consult the context of the sentence to check my meaning. And the context of the sentence reads, "The construction workers deconstructed the old building." And I can cross-check that with my predicted meaning, and I can see, yes, that would make sense. My meaning is correct. In the dictionary, I don't really get the correct definition until number 4 in Merriam-Webster's dictionary, which means to destroy. So you can really see how when students have morphological knowledge, it helps them to be able to immediately decompose words, not only to be able to read and spell them, but also be able to understand the meaning of them. And then the last strategy is actually a reward strategy from Anita Archer, those of you that are familiar with her work. So for this strategy, you can have students circle the prefixes, box the suffixes, underline the root or base, read each syllable, and then read the whole word. So what this helps students see, it helps them identify the different morphemes within the word to be able to break words apart into larger components to help them decode and spell with more automaticity, but then it can also help them make connections to meaning. I hope that some of these morphology strategies have been helpful to you as a teacher. Thank you. Feel free to reach out. Thank you.